we're doing things right. Little by little.
Okay.
We're seeing the growth. In the future generations, they're going to be able to enjoy the work that's being put in now.
Okay.
As far as technology-wise, as far as new innovations, new tech, and don't underestimate us.
Okay.
So we're growing. Come check us out, and we'd love to have you guys.
You hear that, guys? What's up, guys? How you doing today? You hanging out the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in RAMIREZ. I'm going to see my boy. He's a real estate. One of them real estate guys. I call him one of them real estate guys. He's a real estate agent. That's a technical term for it. Real estate agent. He's one of them real estate guys. So he's going to tell us about property and different things here in El Salvador. So I'm going to go check him out now. Right now I'm in a place called RAMIREZ. It's a mall. And it's in Escalon section of San Salvador, El Salvador. Not the biggest mall, but one of their malls. They're doing this still. I gotta check myself in, make sure I'm all right. Temperature is 6.1. So we walking in. I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna go see him. What's up, guys? How you doing today? You hanging out with the one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here with my friend right here. Let them know your name.
Yeah, Mauricioramirez, Remax Central here in El Salvador. Real estate popping.
Yeah, this is a market, man, that a lot of people have been asking me about. So I came to do the videos for you to let you. This is the man right here. He can tell you anything and everything you want to know about real estate in his country of El Salvador.
Yep. So El Salvador's popping right now, thanks to the government initiatives and, increased security, the Bitcoin especially, we're getting a lot of worldwide attention, right?
Okay.
And it's a follow-up video from 2019, and I greatly appreciate.
No problem, man.
We got a lot of traction back then, right? So now we're doing a part 2 video of how things have evolved in El Salvador, right, since then. So.
Well, I know a question I gotta ask you off the back. They want to know, is it a good time to buy in El Salvador because everybody's dealing with the pandemic situation? Is sort of dying out now. It's still here, but it's dying out. And then people want to start buying property and different things again. How much is it for? Maybe you can explain some. How much is it to buy a house at a high level and a low level house? Like, what's a low level price and a high level, and then we can talk about apartments. How much it is for them to get a condo or something.
Okay. First of all, it's a great time to purchase here in El Salvador, right? The medium home price, I would say, is between 150 to 200,000.
Okay.
Right. And you get something in a nice private neighborhood, a nice little yard, 2-car garage. Okay. Right. Within the city, nice, safe, good amenities, playground, pools,
everything you
security.
need.
Correct. Mm-hmm. The particular, especially about apartments, is we're building up.
Okay, because I remember you said that before.
Correct.
When the last time we talked.
So since 2019, I firmly believe we've built at least a good 20 more apartment buildings.
Okay. 20 more apartments.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. So y'all building like crazy out here.
It's crazy. And right now in construction, we're probably looking at another 15, 20 more.
Okay.
That are going to be by this year or next year.
Okay.
Right? So, you know, these construction companies, they're betting big time on apartments.
Okay.
Because we don't fit. You know?
Yeah.
And pretty much in a metropolitan area, you know, you either move north or south, or you live within the city, and you know, you move up.
Because they're running out of space, basically.
Correct.
So that's why you're building up.
Pretty much.
So it's probably if somebody was coming from the States or Canada, or somewhere in Europe or Africa or whatever, and they wanted to come here to live, it'd probably be better for them to get an apartment. They probably have a better chance getting an apartment than a house.
Correct. Yeah, and part of the culture shock, like in most of the northern countries, you know, you used to having your house and you have space between the houses.
Okay.
Here in El Salvador, you know, since we're pretty urban, the houses are pretty much next to each other.
Okay.
Right. So that's why an apartment is more feasible for somebody from the outside, you know, to be able to enjoy more, and you know, they're going to have that same lifestyle that they did back in the U.S. or Canada or Europe, wherever they're from, with an apartment, right? Because they have the amenities and they're built just like, you know, in the United States, Canada.
Okay, so what's a good neighborhood? What neighborhoods would you recommend them? Because a lot of people are like oblivious to El Salvador, and we're talking about the San Salvador area right now. But you can give them a landscape, the whole country basically, but right now we're mainly talking to San Salvador. I guess I'm gonna try to say the other area. What's it called? Antigua Cuscatlán. Yes, I got it right.
Antigua Cuscatlán,
like in that area, because I mean I see that there's nice places for people to live in that area.
Very nice, very nice. The city has a lot to do where you want to live.
Okay.
Right, because the city pretty much, you know, the roads, they have nice parks, you know, clean, you know, police and stuff like that. Antigua Cuscatlán is very nice, very nice.
Very nice. I like that area.
They're building new apartments as well, you know, and people love it. People love it, you know. But you are going to run into a little bit of a premium price, you know, because it is a nicer area. Okay. Right. What's popular right now is Santa Tecla.
Santa Tecla.
It's pretty much borderline with San Salvador, pretty much to the west. Okay. So they're pretty much neighboring cities. Okay. Right. And Santa Tecla is a nice big city, but you still find accessible prices. Okay. Right. In a nice municipality. Right. Okay. Yes, sir.
No. Okay. Yeah. So you said Santa Tecla is a good area right there.
Santa Tecla is very nice.
You would recommend them to try to purchase something in Santa Tecla.
Correct. And also, you know, since we're a small country, the roads weren't thought about back in the past, right? Okay. So pretty much, if you want to live within San Salvador, like San Benito's nice because it's centric, and you pretty much, if there's a blockage in one way, you go around and, you know, et cetera. So Santa Tecla is very nice because you have north, south, east, right, and you pretty much accessible when it comes to traffic. So
okay,
sir.
And purchasing property here, is it complicated for somebody? We'll pick the United States. I'm from the United States. I want to come down here, Philly Dom. I want to buy a condo. What is the protocol? What do I have to go through? What is the percentage? Like, you know, in the States, I know what it takes to buy a house. Is it similar to what it takes in the States? Because I know you work RAMIREZ, which is American company, as far as I think is American company. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is the protocol? Like, can you put a down payment? Can they put half? Can they pay a percentage? Or how's it work? Do they do business with American banks? Do you guys do business with American banks?
So I was reading an article. El Salvador is one of the most business-friendly Central American countries.
Oh, okay.
Right? As far as you want to come down, you have a set amount of money. You get your tax ID, which is your NIT, your NEET card. Okay. And as long as you get that card and, you know, it's clean money, pretty much, go ahead and purchase. That's pretty much it. You know, with your American passport or wherever. Okay. Know, and as long as you have that tax ID, pretty much register property. We are seeing banks open up to more foreigners. Okay. You know? They start out with expats, Salvadoran expats. Okay. Yes. We are seeing banks that are pretty much loaning to Americans. Okay. They have nothing to do with El Salvador. Okay. You know, they just want to come invest in El Salvador. They put easily 20-30% down. Okay. And pretty much, you know, get finance. So we are seeing banks open up, you know, to the worldwide situation that we're pretty much garnering interest in.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is a question for my buddies out there in the Dominican Republic. They from Miami.
DR.
Yeah, they purchased a lot of property. They've been purchasing a lot of property, and they had a lot of problems in the Dominican Republic purchasing property. Wow. But they're probably not gonna have this. But what they do is they purchase the property, Well, they'll get condos, you know, apartments. They'll buy them and they'll Airbnb them. How friendly is El Salvador with Americans doing that? Coming down here, you know, they buy a purchase. They're like, well, I'm not going to really live here. I'm going to buy the condo, but I want to Airbnb it out because, you know, this Airbnb phenomenon is just off the charts now. Like everybody, everything is Airbnb this, Airbnb this.
Big business, big business. I have a lot of clients who are doing that, you know. And the newer apartments are very friendly, very open to that.
Okay.
Right? In front of Multiplaza, there's these apartments called Puerta del Alma.
Puerta del Alma.
Right. Right now they got 2 buildings, and they're building the third one.
Okay.
Very nice. That's very swanky. That's where all the Salvadoran celebrities live.
Okay.
And I've seen apartments, you know, a night, 125, 150, super nice.
Okay.
You got the pool, you got the sky deck.
Wow.
You know, you got the gym, you got, you know, pool table and all that stuff. Super nice views, very eccentric, very modern. So the newer buildings, they are, you know, opening up to the Airbnb, and it's big business. I recommend anybody who wants to invest and put, you know, their property on Airbnb. Okay. Super big business.
Super big. And what's the name of that place again?
Puerta del Alma.
You can write that down. I'm gonna put that definitely. I'm gonna let that go across the screen.
Right in front of Multiplaza. Very nice.
I know what he's talking about. In front of Multiplaza. Okay.
Correct. Very nice pools. You know.
I know what you're talking about. I had friends. They were here like 2 months ago, right before I went to the Dominican Republic, and they stayed right across from one. It's in Antigua. That's not Antigua.
Oh yeah, you pretty much cross the street.
Yeah, right there. They stayed right there. Yeah. Oh, them. Wow.
Yeah. So it's all very centric area. You know, it's right next to a mall.
Okay.
You know, beautiful buildings. Beautiful.
Yeah,
buildings.
I've seen them right across the street.
Very swanky, very comfortable, American standard.
Yes.
You know, so those apartments, and easily, I can imagine they have at least a 75% occupancy rate per month.
Wow.
You know, people love to come and stay at their quality.
And they Airbnb them out all the time.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, I see it on Airbnb all the time. You know, I'm a big time Airbnb myself.
Okay.
But I mostly do the beach, right?
You do the beach, yeah.
Whenever I have clients, you know, I recommend, hey, this apartment building is nice, it's very eccentric, you know, it's very... It behooves you to stay here because of what you want to do, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm a city guy, but a lot of my friends and people that I deal with, you know, they're from the States, so they like the beach. And you just mentioned the beach, so that goes right into the other topic. Where would you tell them to purchase property on the beach? You know, they all gonna go through you, but what places, where in El Salvador would you tell them to go along the beach coast or the coastal line that has good property, or just an upcoming market? Everybody knows, I'm gonna say El Tunca because everybody knows El Tunca, but what's the surrounding beaches around El Tunca?
And a quick fact about El Tunco. I say this with a lot of confidence. El Tunco is the #1 touristic spot in all of Central America.
Oh wow!
In all of Central America, from Guatemala to Panama, El Tunco is worldwide.
That's deep.
You know, and a lot of people, the first thing they want to come is El Tunco. Super badass spot. A lot of tourism. Very nice, very eco-friendly.
Okay.
But you mentioned a point, what's up and coming.
Yes.
Right, because, you know, a lot of people want to say, hey, I don't want to be too commercial. I want to go where there's still virgin, pretty much land.
Okay.
Right? I have here a map.
Let me show you. Right. Boom, boom, we got it.
El Tunco is probably about right here.
El Tunco's right there. You see it, guys?
That's the whole Libertad side, right?
That's El Tunco.
Very nice beaches. El Zonte, you know. Now, with the whole Bitcoin City initiative, which is going to be right here,
right here,
pretty much in the butt of the country.
And what's that area right there? What is this?
La Union.
Okay, La Union. Okay.
Yeah, it's the butt of the country, pretty much. These beaches right here are up and coming.
Any beach along here, he's giving it to you raw and uncut right there.
We have these properties, beachfront, you know, virgin, that are still going for like 65, 75,000 in a good chunk of land. Okay. Right? So it's still pretty much undeveloped. But within the next 5 years, you know, you're pretty much, El Tunco's going to be pretty much, you know, different spots.
There's going to be different spots around.
Especially with the whole Bitcoin City initiative.
Yes.
You know, it's pretty much going to grow the whole southeastern part of the country.
Okay, with the Bitcoin situation, how is that helping you guys as far as real estate? Can people purchase with Bitcoin here, like a property? I mean, some people got like thousands and hundreds of thousands in the Bitcoin.
There's digital millionaires,
Yes.
It's very interesting, very interesting. I have heard of people purchase.
Oh wow, you Bitcoin, know, that's crazy.
Through Bitcoin. The biggest factor is having a seller who accepts that form of payment.
Okay.
Right? a lot of people still, you know, yeah, sure, we can transact 100, 500, a couple thousand. But when you're talking about 100,000, 200,000, 500,000,
it's a problem.
Right? A lot of people want the liquidity.
Okay.
You know, and they ask themselves, so if I have 200,000 in Bitcoin, you know, which is probably like 6 Bitcoin, how do I convert that into cash? You know, these people might not, you know, might not want to transact in Bitcoin after they sell the property, right?
Yes.
But we are seeing companies that are coming to El Salvador and doing the exchange.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much, you know, they're a third party. They'll sit down on the table. They're like, okay, Mr. Seller, you're going to receive 5 Bitcoin, and we're immediately going to transact it. Here's a check for the dollars, and bada bing, bada boom.
Okay.
You know, very interesting, very interesting. The digital millionaires is real.
The digital millionaires is real.
The digital, that's the term that I coined, digital millionaires.
Digital millionaires. Hear that, guys? Digital millionaires.
They might not have cash, you know, but they open up their wallets and, you know, it's
they
like
got
6
paper.
figures.
They got 6 figures in there,
And in other parts of the world, they weren't able to use that.
Yes.
You know, so that's why when El Salvador pretty much opened up its doors to Bitcoin, like, hey, you know, I can come down to El Salvador and I can purchase things with the money that I've been able to accumulate.
So that definitely will build up your economy and everything. Wow.
Big time. And I've met several digital millionaires. It's real. Wow. It's real. And these people, you know, they want to come and they love El Salvador. They love the whole aspect to it. And like I said, all these companies are coming down and helping them transact. Because like I said, like a lot of people don't want to accept Bitcoin because they don't understand it. Yes. But eventually, you know, little by little, they'll start adjusting and then
to it.
I feel like within 5 years, you know, Bitcoin properties, NFTs, and all that stuff is going to be more widely accepted.
Okay. Now this is the, you know, always got to do the elephant in the room. El Salvador has a name to it. It has people associate El Salvador with gangs, drugs, and violence. Is the country getting, I mean, you said it, you talked a little bit in the beginning about it. Is the country getting more under control now? Because some people be scared sometimes to invest money if they think, okay, I buy 10 properties here and 5 years now and the country goes uproar, like, you know, it's a civil war or something happens again, God forbid anything would happen, like, you know, the 80s happened here. But where do you see El Salvador going? Like, because I see obviously it's growing with the Bitcoin, it's growing with the real estate, the people are super friendly. I can see the developments from the times I've been coming here from, I think I've been coming here since like around 2016, 2015, 2016 I've been coming here. So I can see the change.
It's all relative. Okay. Right? This new government has done a great job at managing, you know, because it's all curveballs. Yes. You don't know next month, the next crisis is going to come. You don't know how people are going to react. But they've done an amazing job, I feel like. Okay. You know, at managing the situations that have, you know, come before upon us. The situation with the gangs, it's gotten a lot better. Okay. Big time. You know, the government is investing more police. Okay. In the military, you know, more technology. Okay. You know, I feel like we're a model for Central America and the Hispanic countries. Okay. For other countries to be able to pretty much follow our lead and see how we do things. Okay. You know, we're not a big country. Yeah. So pretty much we're like an incubator, and any project, you know, that we develop here in El Salvador, you know, you could probably emulate it anywhere in the world. Yes. Right? And when I say it's relative, I mean, you go to Chicago and, you know, you're wearing the wrong colors. Hey, you know, it's crazy. San Francisco, I mean, I was reading that the governor passed an initiative that any theft below $900, you don't go to jail, it's a ticket. Yeah. And because of that, thefts have gone up at least 30-40%. Yeah, because guys will take the chance now. They say, in San Francisco. They say long as I don't have to steal something over $900. You're seeing 1,500 square foot homes, you know, going for $500,000 in San Francisco. Yeah, so that's true. It's all relative, you know, but the security has gotten better. Okay. Big time, you know, you feel it. People are more positive. I can say that me being here myself, I can say that guys, me being here myself, I've never felt no real danger in El Salvador. You know, Philly Dom, I travel a lot, I've been to a lot of countries, and I feel safe here, and I always say this is my favorite country. I've said that on camera 1,000 times. It has to be a reason why this is my favorite country. So I feel this country is turning for the better. Some people might not agree here, but from what I can see, being an outsider looking in, I see the country is making progress. Every time I'm coming here, it's going in a positive way. Correct. And changes aren't going to happen day to night. You know, it's a progress. You know, right now, the government's taking the initiative to pretty much gather up all these delinquents.
Okay.
You know, but we also need to take initiatives for the youth.
Okay.
You know, pretty much, hey, don't follow in your family's footsteps. You know, there's more opportunities. You know?
Yes.
And a lot of these Bitcoin companies, you know, going back to the Bitcoin topic, a lot of these Bitcoin companies are coming down here and creating pretty much, you know, schools.
Okay.
You know, to be able to empower the youth, you know, and get into the crypto world and, you know, pretty much develop them for the future, because, you know, this crypto Web 3.0, whatever you want to call it, is the future pretty much.
That's true.
And these companies are coming down and they want to use the human resources here in El Salvador, you know, which we're very rich in human resources, and pretty much develop them to be able to handle themselves in the new age, you know, this digital age. So we're getting better. We're getting a lot better. Okay. You know, and like I said, you feel the positive vibes. Anyway,
yeah, I feel it. I feel it. I always feel positive vibes in El Salvador. When I started first coming here, you know, you hear what you hear on the news and this and that, but I didn't really see none of that. You know what I mean? I see security, but that's like almost anywhere with the security, you know, armed guards and stuff. I mean, you have to protect your country, so they have to do what they have to do. I understand that. Correct. And this is for my buddies, man, that always nag me. They want to know about commercial properties, like Philly, because they want to probably, you know, open some kind of bar or a restaurant, or, you know, I got friends that, like, you know, they dip and dab in everything. Commercial property, what could you tell them about commercial property? Is it hard for a foreigner to come in here and get commercial property? Or you already told me about residential, so I understand that now, but commercial property, what could you tell me about commercial property? Like, foreigners purchasing commercial property and trying to open like a restaurant or some kind of business. I'm sure you dealt with that in your field.
So on the commercial side, it's very lucrative. Okay. Very lucrative, right? We're seeing a lot of shopping centers, a lot of shopping malls, small little plazas with 10, 15, you know, spots. Okay. And they're popping up all over the country. Okay. Right? The permits, the whole situation, you know, it's not that hard. Okay. You know, my recommendation would be to do things right. Okay. Hire a good architect, a good engineer, you know, to be able to do a nice design. Okay. Be able to get the permits, and then after it's built, you know, get the permits to be able to operate. Right. Okay. That's the most important part. Yeah. I've seen people that have hiccups, you know, after they build, and you know they can't lease because they don't have the permits to operate. You know. Okay. So if you're gonna get into the commercial side, do things right. We are seeing small little plazas that are being on sale, you know, that you can rehab and pretty much outfit into new, pretty much rehab, but it's very lucrative. Right here in the map, and
go back to the map.
San Salvador, which is the capital, is right here, right?
See it right there, guys?
With the whole Bitcoin initiative, this whole side is growing. Okay. And it's very interesting because this whole side, it wasn't commercially developed as it is in the capital. So I'd say they're probably a good 25% of what the capital is.
Oh wow, and that's San Miguel. Yeah. What could you tell them about the San Miguel area? That's I'm not the best on El Salvadorian geographics or anything like that, but I would assume that that's like the second largest city in the country, because I hear the name pops up so much. Correct.
San Miguel. And like I said, I dare say there are a good 25% of where the capital's at. Okay. So there's that 75% of opportunity for growth. Okay. Right? And you know, little by little is pretty much going to keep growing. So if you want to come invest and the capital is saturated, you know, southeast is where it's at. Plus they're building a new airport, and I dare say it's going to be the nicest airport in Central America.
Oh, that new airport they're building
in the southeast, in La Union.
Oh, La Union.
So you're going to have Bitcoin City, you're going to have the new airport, you know, and right this whole area is going to be growing within this decade. Within this decade, go with them.
Okay, they're going to put the new airport at La Union, and La Union is like a beach town. That's like a beach town. What could you tell them about La Union, and what is how far kilometer-wise or mile-wise is it from San Miguel?
From San Miguel to La Union, you're looking about 50, 60 miles. Okay, that's not far. About 30, 45 minutes depending on traffic. La Union is known for a port. They have a very famous port that Japan helped build. Oh, okay. Right? So they're a port town, right? Because they're on a nice little gulf, and you know you have Nicaragua, you have Honduras as neighbors, and the Pacific Ocean pretty much right there, right? Okay. But for many years it's been pretty much underdeveloped. Okay. But now you know the government seeing that opportunity for growth.
They want to build on this part of the country right here, guys. Right where you got the lines at. That's in San Salvador over here, And it's like a 3-hour drive, right?
To San Miguel is about a 3-hour drive, and then from Salvador to La Union, you're looking about 3.5 to 4 hours depending on traffic.
Okay.
Right. But with that new airport, you know, pretty much right now the airport's right here. Right.
Yeah, okay, that's the airport that I came to, guys, right there.
So pretty much everybody lands here, and then if you live in San Miguel, you have to drive over here.
Oh, we over here.
I dare say when they do the new airport, even the people who live in the capital are going to want to land there and then do the whole drive because it's going to be a super nice airport.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Okay, so they got a new airport they building over there in La Union. Man, El Salvador is doing big and amazing things. Property-wise in San Miguel, do you know any? I mean, you the man. Everybody told me the man. I even seen a billboard with you. Where was I at? I think I was in El Tuca somewhere.
Tuca,
yeah, I was like, hold up, that's my boy. Yeah.
Yeah, El Tuca. Yeah, it was a street front property in El Tuca. Very nice, very nice. They're actually going to build apartments there in El Tuca.
Okay, that's all right. So far as, do you know any places in San Miguel, like a good neighborhood for people to check out property and stuff like that?
Going back to how Say is underdeveloped.
Okay.
There's only like 3 nice neighborhoods.
Okay.
Right. One of it is Riverside Gardens.
Riverside Gardens. Okay.
Riverside, you know, pretty much the same developers.
Yeah.
And El Sitio.
El Sitio.
Right. These are nice residential. I mean, American standard.
Okay.
Pretty much. I mean, you have nice community pools. You know, super gated. Everybody, you know, waters. There's nice, their lawn and all that stuff. But we are seeing more plans to develop more nice neighborhoods in San Miguel, right? Because they're growing. They're growing big time. They're growing at a fast pace. And like I said, they're 25% of what the capital is right now.
Okay.
And pretty much every year, I can see them growing at least a good 10 or 15%. You know?
Okay.
Within this decade, they'll probably catch up to the capital.
Oh wow!
Catch up to the capital.
That's he said within this decade. Oh wow!
Within this decade, yeah. It's big. It's big time.
And now you got the people. They don't really want to buy nothing, but they want to come down in here and rent. They say, look, I like El Salvador. I want to stay in San Salvador or Antigua Custalan. I love that place. That's why I keep saying it. I want to stay there for 6 months. I want to stay there for a year. What is a good rent price? I know you're a realtor, but I know your ears are tuned into the El Salvadorian streets, so you know everything. Like, if somebody's want to rent something or long-term rent, what are they looking at? Like, if somebody from the States want to come down here and rent something, they say, I want a nice little condo, I want to rent it. You know, not probably Airbnb, but like a rental. Like they're gonna sit for a year or something.
Stable lease,
Yeah.
For $1,000, you're gonna get something nice.
$1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month, you're gonna get nice. You know, if you want an apartment, a nice pool, community pool. You know, nice neighbors, covered garage. You know, 3-bedroom, nice view. You know, if you want to splurge and get something more luxury, you're looking at $1,500 to $2,000. Right, but with $1,000, you live comfortably, just like you would in the U.S., Canada, or Europe.
Europe, okay,
sir.
So that's perfect. That's perfect. Could you give them all your information and everything? But before you do that, what are we gonna do later today? We're gonna do a part 2 to this. Where are we going later today? Explain a little bit of that before we do that. Yeah.
We're gonna check out the tallest building in El Salvador. It's called Millennium Plaza, and it's right across the street. So, Mauricio Ramirez, TheRemaxMau. You can find me on Instagram. WhatsApp 503, the country code 7606-9442. Message me anytime. I'm always available. And thanks to the first video that we did, I still get leads. People just want to get information. What's popping, what's happening, and stuff like that. So
and you talk to them,
I appreciate you a lot.
No problem. I know it helped out. This one definitely gonna help out because the channel is growing. Is a lot bigger than it was at that time. When I came down here before, I probably didn't even have 10,000 followers.
Nice.
And when I came to El Salvador last year, no, 2 years ago, because this was 2019, right before the pandemic. So now it's the scope, the reach is.
The growth is real.
Yeah, the growth is real. You're gonna feel it when we release this video. People will definitely reach back to you. Because a lot of people want to do stuff in El Salvador. I think it's a lot of El Salvadorian Americans reach out to me. El Salvadorian Canadians, I don't know if that's El Salvadorian Canadian, but El Salvadorians that living outside of the country, they want to come back, and they ask me like, Philly, you're always down there, is it safe? Do you think it's worth me buying property down there and stuff like that? So hopefully, this video will answer all their questions that they want to know. But anything else you could tell them about maybe it's something I forgot, as far as real estate, property, business down here? What else could you tell them? Maybe I'm forgetting something maybe that you might think of.
So a lot of people still have the notion of Salvador of the past.
Okay.
You know, and what from Salvadorians, you know, who live here, who operate here,
yeah.
what we want to let the world know is that we're changing. You know, we want to turn into high quality people. You know, and we're doing things right. You know, little by little.
Okay.
You know, we're seeing the growth. You know, in the future generations, you know, they're going to be able to enjoy the work that's being put in now.
Okay.
You know, as far as technology-wise, as far as, you know, new innovations, new tech, and yeah, you know, don't underestimate us. You know, so we're growing. Come check us out, and yeah, you know, we'd love to have you guys.
You hear that, guys? So come check him out. All his information gonna be in the description. I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere in the video. I think I'll put it somewhere in the video that you can see all his information. I'll maybe put it 2 or 3 times in the video so they have all your info. I'll put it 2 or 3 times in the video. I'll put his information in so you can see it.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
Appreciate it. But that's all for now, folks. And we're gonna do a part 2. And we're gonna tour once again. What's the name of that building?
Millennium Plaza.
Millennium Plaza, which is the tallest building in El Salvador. That's historical. And has it opened yet?
Almost.
It's almost.
So you're gonna get the sneak peek.
I'm getting the sneak peek tour.
I don't think anybody's, you know, anybody who on YouTube has.
I don't think they have it
from the inside. You know.
Yeah.
I just see videos from the outside. So.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See, your boy Philly Dom gets the exclusive.
Yes, sir.
So please share my videos. Please give my videos a like, and please reach out to my boy Mauricio from Remax. And all his information gonna be in the description. If you don't see it popping on the screen every 5 minutes, you're gonna see it in the description. So we're gonna talk to you guys later, and more and more videos to come from the new amazing El Salvador.